What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 National Ideas AI only battle. Hope you're enjoying it so far. We will continue on. We've got some big wars raging on at the moment. France possibly going to take out Belgium, although Spain is attacking them from the south. Is there Portugal, Morocco? There is. We'll see how that goes. That just started, so nothing crazy yet. We have this huge Spanish navy that's emerged. Carthage could be in trouble if they're not careful. Looks like they are going to lose Athens to Egypt. Assyria is, of course, pushing into Byzantium. And then who does that leave? Does that leave any more wars? I don't think so. Poland's at peace. So I think the rest is genuinely pretty peaceful. Sweden's finished off Germany now. So yeah, those are the main points of action. And we can see France this turn beginning to push towards Antwerp. But Spain is making their push in the south. Plenty of units. And they have a ton of units in Ireland as well. That could certainly cause some issues. Morocco's turn. Yeah, we'll see if Portugal... I don't think Portugal haven't been yet. They go next, I believe. So we'll see how much they move down. A lot of this is... These are quite old boats. A bit worried. Galeas is a little dated, especially if a submarine... The submarine could sink all of these boats really in one turn, so that's a bit worrying for Portugal. As the Papal State once again grabbed this island. Look at Milan; they have a lot of units. I believe they've been very peaceful. They've been in wars, but they've not really fought any. They've never actually attacked anyone nearby or anything. Did Assyria progress this turn? They did not conquer anything, but Istanbul is down to no health. Varna here also about midway, so they could have a very good turn. This time around, they also have some planes, all bombers. Yeah, that really helps. That's very strong. Egypt, as I said, should get Athens this turn. Next turn, I think Egypt have been, so next turn. Austria's turn is taking a long time, because they have a lot to do. They look much more spread out now, which is concerning for them. Here you go, Spain. No real progress just yet for them. As we go to Assyria's turn, we can actually move around and follow them. There you go, they grab the city of Varna, which is more progress than Egypt managed. So this is going pretty well for them. Poland, you're going to have another quiet turn. Just sleeping sort of giant in the east. Just not going to join in at all. Oh. Whew, thought we were going to crash. We did not. Portugal's not overcommitting too much. Oh, Morocco has planes too. This is going to be really difficult for Portugal by themselves. But maybe. I mean, if Spain helped them, I guess. This is just so much. So many privateers. I don't know why. They don't have any frigates. That's must have no iron. That's quite funny. Just a ton of privateers. And France slowly doing damage to Antwerp here as well. And there you go, Athens does fall to Egypt. So in terms of actual borders with the sea, it's fine. But on the mini-map it looks absolutely disgusting. But there we go. And we should see Istanbul probably fall this turn if Assyria goes first. Oh yeah, maybe Byzantium will hold on for a little bit longer. Oh, never mind, they peaced out. Don't know why it moved me over here to tell me that, but nothing else will change. Okay, they didn't want Istanbul. Well, there you go. They end up, maybe they're thinking, let's not get too near to Poland. We'll leave a bit of space. Rocket artillery there, that is a very advanced unit. I don't think I've seen anything more advanced than that from Assyria. I see some anti-air. That's not too advanced, but yeah, rocket artillery seems very modern compared to everyone else, to be honest. I don't think anyone else has got that. So that's impressive for them. The turns are getting slow. This is the one problem with this old style. We'll have to work out. Maybe turn 300. We'll have to start, you know, just doing the skips I've tried. Even on this PC. It's nearly a year now with the new one, but it's still very slow on this one at the end game. And there it is, France captures Antwerp. And not yet eliminated Belgium, but pretty close. They've got some units remaining temporarily. We'll see how long they last. The borders are just never going to change. There you go. All blue now. France looking pretty big now on the minimap. With southern England, sort of most of France, a little bit at the bottom missing. And all the way up here into sort of Benelux. And even deeper into Germany. Got Sweden. We are seeing a lot of the smaller countries get picked off. Not sure who will be next. Could we see Scotland maybe go to a Spain or a France? Carthage obviously probably expected to go at some point. Garamantes are fighting Morocco. I forgot about that, but it's going to take some time. They're both pretty strong. Egypt pieces out with Carthage, which is at least one less person who might take it, but I think it is going to fall probably to the Garamantes fairly soon. The Netherlands, I mean, someone might take them out at some point. And Byzantium, I guess, is in that small civ category. The only other one, two I'd put in there are Papal State and Milan. But maybe they'll get taken out at some point, but the rest are all kind of in contention. And finally, Poland does declare a war. It's probably not going to go too well, though. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess this city's... oh, maybe not. Okay, this one they might take. Egypt also versus the Garamantes. Ah, that's a problem. Okay, well, we'll see how the Garamantes handle this. They seem to be doing okay against Morocco. So I wouldn't be super worried, but they might lose a couple of cities here. Spain, still not making major progress. There we go. Sweden sort of rebuilding, I think. They will probably not attack any of their neighbours now. It's a bit of a shame. Oh, but as soon as Egypt attacks the Garamantes, Assyria attacks them. So this is just descending into chaos in the Mediterranean. Everyone's at war with everyone. Assyria v Egypt, Egypt v the Garamantes, Garamantes v Morocco, Morocco v Portugal. Spain is just going to wait, just sit back, watch. 10 turns from now when everyone's dead, they'll just roll in, take whatever they want. That would be amazing strategy if they did that. Sure they won't. But yeah, this is going to be quite a lot of units taking damage. Atomic era for, I believe, Rome. Sounds Rome. Milan, sorry, not Rome. Austria is now between Poland and France. That is not a place I probably want to be. I think they could handle France, but obviously then Poland might invade you. So it's not easy. And saying that, France is quite strong themselves and is holding off a pretty big Spanish army in the south. But they've managed to keep control of this area, and that's probably the most important right now. Keep the channel and this sort of bit here, just off of England and France, and that's helped them a lot. And Assyria conquers Egypt's first city, this one. There's a lot of units here. This could be very rough for Egypt. Maybe Assyria is doing better than I thought. Maybe we haven't looked at the info at it. Oh, okay, it was only 20 turns ago. Maybe they could match up with Poland. I don't know. Potentially. Over time, Pergamon has fallen to Egypt. Where's that? Okay, so Egypt conquering the city in southern Greece off the Garamantes, so 1 for 1, but obviously not really great, not what you want. You won't be losing one. Morocco is still, doing fine against Portugal. There's the peace deal we've all been waiting for. Netherlands and Morocco. Imagine the Netherlands just took loads of cities. It's not happened. Not a good start for Poland. There's not many units left, so we'll give them some time. They'll probably get it done. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Forget I said that. All of them just arrived. Who? Okay, France. This brave Gatling gun. It's doing some damage to the Spanish city. It's got no way home, so might be the thing to do. Keep on chipping away. Could you imagine if one day it just managed to take it? Egypt grabbing another city off the Garamantes, so far so good. They're not really using these boats though. I don't know why. They're just defending the coast and not protecting these cities as much. It's strange. Okay, everyone's got rocket artillery now, but I saw Poland had some. Egypt too. How quick, right? We just happened to spot that whoever had it first. I mean, I say Poland doesn't actually have it. They have mobile SAMs, but they're very much... I think they're the same tech, or in the tech tree, so just might be a lack of resources for the rocket artillery. Oh, Spain is now making progress along this coastline, especially here. And a city did just fall. I don't know where it was. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah. Garamantes do lose that city to Poland. And then a... Oh, no. They took it back. Okay. Okay, they took it back. But it's Egypt's turn now. So that might not... Oh, no. Yep, there you go. Straight back into Egypt's hands. This is worrying for France at the moment. Looks like Spain is managing to make some progress. They also have a plane, just the one. But France don't have any, so that could be a small advantage. There we go, they nearly have this city. I don't know if they could keep it. I don't know why is France's units here? Belgium is gone. Come back. Come and defend. They don't want to, obviously. I mean, it's not too bad here, but yeah, this is a problem. You don't want to lose this. Ideally. How did Sweden get a Netherlands boat? Maybe can Sweden steal people's boats? No, I don't know. They've managed it somehow. Yeah, the Sea Beggar. That's the Netherlands' unique boat. Regardless, Austria completes the Manhattan Project. I don't think we've seen any nukes yet. There's not even that many planes. Very few civs with planes. Obviously, uranium will be with different civs, so we might see some nukes. Poland doesn't have any planes at the moment. Assyria has some bombers. Spain does capture that city. Yeah, look, no nukes just yet. Egypt, have you got any? No, a bomber. Fighter. There's very few planes. There must be not much oil on this map. Triplanes. Great war bombers. That's how it sort of looks in this region. There's so many wars, I'm just going to sort of hover over it. It does look like Assyria will kick Egypt out of the Arabian Peninsula very soon. And there you go, Spain did get the city of... Troyes? Nope. Without the French accent, it doesn't work. I just didn't want to say Troyes. Is it Troyes? Troyes? No, I can't do it. Either way, it goes back to France. As does the city in Greece as well. Who's this? This little trade route. within Iceland. There's a Scottish caravel up here, Poland. They've got some ideas. They know the real best player is just hiding behind that mountain, just observing. Austria and Byzantium peace out, and there we go. Elephantine does fall. Sorry, Egypt, it's not going too well for you here. And another city for Assyria. Maybe there is still a challenge to win this game. Maybe they have a chance. I mean, they've added a lot. Quite recently, they took out Babylon. They've taken 4 cities off Byzantium. Now they're going after Egypt, all since the last info addicts check. In that time, Poland have gained 1 city. It wasn't like it was a massive one, it was just this one. So, there's every chance Assyria can climb some of those statistics still. It's going to take a lot, but it's definitely doable. Oh, sorry about that. We had a visitor. Very brief one. But we'll just come back, finish this off. Who is doing well? You know what I'm going to do? While this turn is loading, there's a comment yesterday that I haven't responded to, which seemed quite interesting. About, oh my, apparently there's 45 comments. That can't be right. That can't be right that I've not responded to. I'm not that bad. You guys are just commenting too much. Okay, so this was an interesting comment. I haven't read it yet, so hopefully it's not a troll or anything, about who's doing the best. So they said the great powers in no particular order, and thank you to Floop for writing this. There you go, you can have an early shout out. No particular order are Assyria, Egypt, Poland, Austria, Spain, Sweden, Portugal, Morocco, and Garamantes. Now, I'll interject and put France in there. I think that was just a mistake that they were missed. Over, and probably I'd say France over Sweden and Portugal. Probably the Garamantes now. Obviously, hindsight, I'm further ahead. Assyria have a lot of land and units. Egypt does have access to nukes, as does Austria. Sadly, none of them have any, but valid point. And I think that's obviously some more of them now have access to nukes too. Poland doesn't have many troops, which doesn't have many troops, be overrun by Austria in the future. Austria has complete control of the Baltics and could take out the few naval cities Poland has and starve them off of their income. Yep, good point. Poland needs to, sadly I think the deity AI can actually survive without income. If these games have taught me anything, they're normally running at a massive deficit by now, so I wouldn't be too worried about that, sadly. But yes, in theory that makes perfect sense. Poland needs to expand more into Greece and Turkey if it wishes to survive, as they can have more water ports and not be isolated from trade. While France may not be a naval power, they could create a land army to push Spain back, conquer the rest of Belgium, which they've done, and Italy. They could do that. That would be cool. Spain should conquer all of Iberia and western North Africa and southern Italy. So there you go. That was just a cool scenario. I thought we could read that out. Interesting stuff. I do agree with a lot of the Poland stuff. Sadly, Civ 5, you know, if this was EU4, something like that, or Hearts of Iron, I would agree. Sadly, in Civ 5, at deity difficulty, as I said, the AI 1 can survive with pretty much negative money. Like on 0, they just, the production levels, I think at this size, they can just keep churning out units quicker than they get deleted. And they get help because they're the highest difficulty. But I do see where you're coming from. Very cool scenarios in there. And I would love to see it. If Austria could win it, that would be, if they could fight this war, that'd be crazy. I don't know what the units are now. I'm guessing Poland probably does have more, they're just more spread out. But I don't know. And Milan pieces out with Byzantium. But there we go, Morocco denounces Spain as well. Sweden has been fended off by the Netherlands. Oh, France actually took this, right? They weren't here the whole time. I don't think. So that's pretty good. And there you go. That's the end of that turn. 282 now done. As I said, we'll probably go like this till 300. And then maybe I'll do the skips and stuff. I don't know if you guys agree. If it's getting too slow, and we'll try and work out how often I should come back in and stuff. But that'll be it for today. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.